Today I'm going to show you how to make your very own fairy house in 5 simple steps. These are some of the things that we will be using. A ruler, a pencil, X-Acto knives or box cutter, scissors, and glue. You'll also need flowers. Any color, any size you like. Today we'll be using these. They're small, they're simple, but they're really cute because we're going to make a small fairy house. You also have to pick your material for your stairs. We'll be using flat stones. You need twigs and paper bags. This is an example of some stairs we made for a larger house, and we used round pre-cut wood for this one and the pink flowers. Now, to go ahead and get these out of the way, and of course you'll need a box. You can use as small of a box you like or as big as the one you saw in the beginning. We're using this size. It's going to be a little simpler to work with. First thing you do, remove your top. And this one I've already pre-cut to make it a little easier. The first cut should be along the natural seam of your box. Every box has that natural seam, and that would be the easiest one to cut first. After you've made that cut, take your ruler and you measure about halfway. It doesn't have to be exact. Make that mark using either your X-Acto knife or your box cutter. You make your second cut, and you make a cut along the bottom so that you can remove that part of it. Set that to the side. This is now going to be your foundation or the first floor of your fairy house. The part that's been cut, you can finish off with moss, you can finish it off with your paper bag, or you can finish it off with twigs. You're only limited by your own imagination. Now, once you finish that off, actually before you finish it off would be easier, you take your top and place it back on. This becomes either your roof or the floor of your second story there. So this is your fairy house. You can stop here if you want, make windows, a little door, decorate it any way you like. You put it on a foundation to get a part of a box and set it on. Or you can go ahead and add the second floor to it. You take the piece of the box that we've cut away and you simply set it on top. You glue along here, and to help you secure it to the back, you take your paper bags, cut small strips, small pieces, or a longer strip, and you just attach it there. That'll help you keep it in place. You also need your paper bags for your bark. On this house, this is your bark or your paper bag, and I brought it out and down, give you the illusion of roots, but you don't have to do that. You can just go straight down if you like, whatever you want to do. And to make it, you just take your paper bag and punch it outlet. When you open your paper bag, that's what gives you that bark effect. And then you simply take it, you apply glue to the outside of your house, and then you glue it down. And what you do is you glue and you scrunch at the same time, and you start giving it any design that you like. And that's what gives you that effect of the bark. Now to make your stairs, you take smaller pieces of your paper bag and you take your glue. I like to use my glue out of a container. It makes it much easier to use. And you apply glue to your piece of paper. Takes a good amount. And you fold that piece in half. You take your twig that you will be using for your stairs, simply measuring from the bottom to the second floor. And you open this a little. You put your little stem there in the way and press down, bring it around, give it something to hold on to. And you just simply start shaping it the way that you want, making sure that you leave space there for your stone. That's where we'll be setting our stones once that dries. you have to make sure it's big enough for your stone. Don't worry about the first one. Your first stone will be on your box or whatever will be the foundation for your house. So there's no need to put one there. We'll simply glue that there, your next one, and then your next one depending on how many you need. You set that aside and you let that dry while you're gluing your fairy house. And it's that simple. That's how you make a fairy house in 5 simple steps. Now next time, we'll be showing you how to make the mushrooms that we used for the outside. The grass is simply moss. We made these mushrooms and we actually use colors that are found in nature. These mushrooms I found at a craft store. They were cute when I bought them, but then I wasn't too crazy about them. So I decided to make my own. And we'll be showing you how to make these next time. And you can make them any color that you like so that we begin to decorate the outside of your fairy house. So I hope I see you next time.